My name is Amoding Agnes Cynthia. I am a lawyer in the making. I am a United Nations Foundation Next Generation Fellow for our future agenda, and we were working in collaboration with the Office of the Secretary General in order to contribute, and we answered a call by the UN Secretary General when he called young people to come and contribute to our future agenda, which was launched during the UN 75th anniversary. Not only that, but I am also a co-founder and a director at Focus on the African Child, which is an organization that is youth-led and is focusing on empowering the girl child in order to stay in school, avoid teenage pregnancy, and also help the girls through their menstrual hygiene management. I am also a social justice activist who has worked with different organizations that are offering legal aid in order to fight the social injustices in our different communities, and particularly Uganda. Growing up as a child, I lost my mother when I was 3 years old, and I was taken up in a family where I wasn't the biological child, but then I felt loved, I felt included within that family. So that really inspired me to start up a charity organization in order for me to give the same opportunity, the same justice to the children who have lost their parents as well. And also, I have grown up in a society which has a patriarchal system, and with this system, the boy children are valued more than the girls, and the girls face a lot of gender disparities, and the women as well in my community. So this has always brought a lot of grief in my heart, because there is nothing so special about the boy child, and there is nothing that a girl child cannot do. And therefore, this system, the patriarchal system and the gender disparities in my community have really sparked of my passion to be a social justice activist as well as a feminist within my country. One of them is joblessness and unemployment. I happen to come from a country which is one of the youngest countries in the entire world, because the highest population in Uganda entails of young people. So these young people, many of them have gone through school, they have attained the qualifications to enable them get employed, but then many of them are facing unemployment because the jobs are not there. So it is our mandate as young people, as well as our leaders in the world, to make sure that young people can get employed, or at least can be assisted in order for them to start up their own jobs through entrepreneurship. Not only that, but also social injustice is another problem that is eating up the entire world. And this is not only in Uganda, but all over the world. There is still gender inequity, there is still gender inequality, and it is worse in my country that the patriarchal system is still reigning. And so we need to come together as the young people, as the social justice activists, in order to make sure that we leverage at least a life for everyone, irrespective of their gender, irrespective of their background. I and other young leaders taking part and making sure that the world is a better place through different ways, and one of them is the recent Next Generation Fellowship, where young people came on the table to make decisions and recommendations that fell into our future agenda report. And this report was a complement of the our common agenda, the Office of the United Nations Secretary General. So young people are taking up places at levels where decisions are made, and so this is one of the ways through which young people are making sure and contributing to the world being a better place and a just place. Not only that, but also the COVID relief pads campaign, where we donated and we are still donating reusable sanitary towels in order to fight the period poverty that is happening in my country. We have also worked on the Girl Hub project, where we are reaching out to the girls as well as the boys on how they can avoid teenage pregnancies, which is one of the vices that is eating up our community and also hindering young people to finish school, because they end up dropping out of school because they are pregnant, and very many other challenges that come with teenage pregnancies. So that's one of the ways that young people are also getting engaged into the community and making sure that it's a better place for them. I think that through engagement, through empowering young people like me, I believe that the initiative that has been started up by Pathfinders, and thus the Young Justice Leaders, is one of the ways through which we can work together in order to fight for peace, justice, and inclusion. Among the things that I passionately want to achieve in my entire life is seeing that the patriarch system is no more in the entire world. I know that is so ambitious, because this is a system that I was born and found existing, but it challenges me to work so hard in my social activism, and I have already started on the journey. I have already started preaching the gospel of gender equality in my country, in my community. So I believe that with time to come, the patriarch system will be no more, and the world will be a better place for everyone to live, because there will be no leverages and opportunities that are given differently because someone was born a woman, someone was born a man. First of all, I would like to make a call to all the world leaders that they need to include young people in decision making. And this is not only at specific levels, but it must be at all levels. And this inclusion of the young people must be meaningful participation. Young people are the designers, and they must be the designers of the future that they want. I would like to interest each and everyone, first of all, to read Our Future Agenda, which is a report from young people from around the world. To everyone listening to me and who has been following up on the different activities that I and other young people are involved in, I would like to seek for any support that anyone may have. It may be mentorship, it may be offering to volunteer with our organization, it may be supporting our COVID relief pads campaign in kind or in any other way that anyone may be in position to offer. We are constrained in different ways, through human resource, through advice, through financial. So if there is anyone who may have any support in any of those ways, then we kindly welcome it and we shall appreciate, because it is one of the ways in which we are going to foster the different activities that we are doing to make sure that the world is a better place for everyone, and as we leverage for social justice in the entire world.